its opinion was no. So, and we got that out of the way. Everyone did the thing. Okay, I hope. More than enough time. Y'all had calculator mojo. I'm not sure what size table you used. I don't know what numbers you used. So I'm just going to put some numbers on here, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Negative 6, negative 4, negative 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, with negative 5, negative 3, 1, 3. There. That way I can kind of differentiate between them. If I put in a negative 6, we got 12 plus 4 is 16. Then 12, 8, 4, 0, negative 4, negative 8. We had 14, 10, 6, 2, negative 2, negative 6. And we'll do this to split. There. So, however you did it, whatever numbers you used, you had a calculator or mental math do this, where you kept dumping stuff in for X. You should have, at a minimum, 3 of these coordinates. Bare minimum, you should have 3 of these coordinates in your table. And yes, you need the table. We're learning to do this, or relearning how to do this by table, because we are going to get stuff that has to be graphed by table because we don't know the tricks for it. If you remember slope-intercept form from last year, yeah, this is super easy. Right? Start at 4, down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. If you know that, great. But we have to have the table because we're practicing the table skills for when it's something like this. 2x squared. Or maybe it's square root. Or maybe it's absolute value. Okay? So we did something like that, which means you should have a graph with these kind of points on them. Sounded ominous. Okay? So, our points are going to be, did you make a table at all? Did you plug X's and Y's in there? Were they the correct X's and Y's? Did you plot your points correctly? Did you make a line that went all the way through the points and off the edge of the map as we've been talking about, or did you have that BS little squiggle worm in the middle of your graph? Okay. Straight edge is good. There you go. Something out of 5. Remember, you mark 1.7 function equations. You label it so I know what's going on. And then, dude, we even talked about this yesterday. I said we're doing the table because eventually you're not going to be able to just do the thing because do you know your perfect square steps to do a quadratic off the top of your head? Probably not. We got to learn we got to know the table, dude. We got to do the table. Okay, another reason that we need to know the table is this is in the wrong spot. You should be up at 4, then down 2 over 1.
Start right there, 4.
No, 4 is a y-intercept. Oh, that's why we need the table. Okay. So, go ahead and mark whatever you got out of 5. And then, I think we ready to do some review. Y'all, because we got a 3-day weekend, I do not plan on I'm not doing anything else after we finish this. So once we're done with our review and quiz, you'll have time to just go through your packet and make sure you got everything done so you can hand it in. Okay? 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato. 4.
Will they need to have the check request or the compliance check?
No, not yet. I think that's what we're going to do with Monday. We're going to get some extra practice with that on Monday. I mean, well, y'all decide. Okay? No, you've seen how the review and quiz goes. Normally what I would do today, if you flip through your packet there, after section 1.7, there's like a progress check, a chapter test thing from the curriculum, and then there's a 1.7b, which is more practice with table graphing. Normally we would be doing that today. Are you okay having a 3-day weekend and a review quiz on Monday? Because we review it right in class, and then I give you a quiz that looks just like it. Okay, the quiz day should be no big deal for us. So you tell me which is the better option. Do our review and quiz today, so everything's fresh in our head, because we just did it. More practice on Monday. Or should we get the more practice with the table graphing today, review quiz on Monday? Okay. All right. We have decided our fate. Sweet. Give me those back. Give me. In that case, that daily quiz that you just did, especially if it didn't go so hot, cross it out. We'll just do another one on Monday after we've had some more practice with this. Okay? So, this thing, cross it out. And then, not you, we need the other thing. Insured. Ooh. Frank's getting extra laggy today. It was fine last hour, too. There we go. Okay, so on page 43 of the packet, you got progress checks, right? It's the domain, range, relations, is it a function, and then 2 problems of graph by table. Okay? After that is a chapter test. It covers all of chapter 1. I don't want you doing that one yet because that's a real good one for us to come back to later before a final. Okay? So the progress check, and then right after that, you should have this. It's 12 problems of practice with graphing by table. I want you to be able to do it because, y'all, you get some scary stuff in math, some really scary looking equations. And graphing by table is something you can always fall back on. It always works. Okay? Always works. Every time. So that's what we'll do instead. Okay? You have chosen. I honestly think the whole lot of you are a little more responsible and cognizant of your academic needs than the White Day crew. So you decided their fate too. Good job. These 12 problems. Graph by table. And then at some point, we are going to go back and do this progress check. I'm not going to require it right now. Okay? You've got an hour for 12 problems. That boils down to 5 minutes per problem, even if you are slow at typing and math and you need help and you have to have someone walk you through every single one of them. That should be sufficient time. Okay? That's what we'll do. That page, 1.7 graph practice. That's what we're doing today. You got 2 teachers in here. Ask us if you need. All right?
So we're not doing this?
Not yet.